Netflix didn't screw Vince. Vince screwed Vince. Hello everyone, my name is Anonymous something. Join the Gang Network today. It only costs $2.99. If you don't want to join the channel though, but you still want to show your love and support to the Gang Network, then there are options below. Super stickers, super thanks. You know the drill. It helps the channel either way. Now on with the video topic. Okay, so there were rumors going on that Vince McMahon is planning to release his own response to the Netflix documentary. Gee, I wonder what this response is. He's probably going to defend himself with this shit. We all know Vince McMahon. He's very vindictive. He loves to be in power. There's something with his psychological brain that he wants to be in power all the time. He always wants to fucking win. Vindictive, narcissistic tendencies, or whatever the fuck it's called, alright? Vince McMahon is actively working with former WWE executive producer Kevin Dunn. Okay, so Kevin Dunn is this television guy during the WWE, the Attitude Era. Kevin Dunn is the one who manages the television shit. I think that's what he does. Kevin Dunn, he's not a writer or anything. Former WWE executive producer Kevin Dunn to release a response piece to his Netflix documentary. So as you all know, Netflix just dropped the fucking Mr. McMahon documentary documenting his past, his present, his future. You know, his lawsuits and everything, his controversies, his interviews and shit, everything about Vince McMahon or whatever. Mr. McMahon, the history of WWE and pro wrestling here in the United States. Now, so he's working with Kevin Dunn because he wants to release a response to the documentary. I wonder what the response is going to be about. I think he's going to be, hey, it's all a work, or whatever the fuck. We all know Vince McMahon is going to do everything in his power to stay on top, right? Narcissistic tendencies. This is very Vince McMahon. It's actually hilarious, and I could see Vince McMahon doing this sort of shit. We all know the fucking news about him wanting to buy the Netflix documentary. He wanted to buy his own documentary and sabotage it. And now here he is. He's working with Kevin Dunn to create a response to the documentary. Is it going to be just a normal response video, or is it going to be another documentary? Like, what is this going to be? I wonder what this is. Honestly, the documentary, there's nothing much to it. If you're a wrestling fan and you know the history, you know the past controversies, there's nothing really new with the documentary. There's nothing to it. It's actually calm. I was expecting it to fucking bury Vince McMahon, but what I got, what I watched, it's not really a burial of Vince McMahon. It's just a normal, typical documentary. They played it safe with this documentary. Nothing new. Like, we didn't learn anything new. It's just, hey, this is pro wrestling. This is Vince McMahon. This is what happened. This is the history. Blah, 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 blah. That's fucking it. That's what happened with the documentary. There's not much to it, to be honest. If anything, something did happen, I guess, with the documentary. It was Vince McMahon's interviews, alright? Vince McMahon said a few things on there that's very sus. And then he talked about, here's the thing. If you watch the documentary, basically, Netflix didn't screw Vince. Vince screwed Vince. Netflix used his own words against him. Oh, look at my sexual prowess. I'm sexually active. And then here are the fucking Janel Grant allegations. If you connect the dots, holy shit, it makes sense. It's gonna hurt Vince McMahon a lot. Anyway, what are your thoughts on all of this? My name is Anonymous Something, and I'll see you all in the next video. I approve this fucking message in AS rules.